As the great theologian Chris Brown once said, follow your dreams, just make sure you have fun too. And I cannot think of a better quote to describe one of the most hardworking, influential women in my life. She's my friend, she is my boss, and her name is Kim Chastain. Now, Kim is a woman who has been in my life ever since I was born, and she's been a dancer ever since I've known her, for at least 20 years now. And she has followed her life's dream to open her own dance studio, and it is almost about to turn 5 years old. And she poured her blood, her sweat, and her tears into that studio to make it the amazing place that it is today. So I'm going to talk about her early life and her early career, her later career opening her studio, and then her plans for the future. So Kim was raised in a small town in Illinois. So this is her as a kid. Her dad was a small town preacher, but he also was very, very strict and wouldn't let her pursue her dancing dreams that she had when she was a kid. She wasn't allowed to go to dance classes. She wasn't even allowed to go to school dances, so she was really limited in that aspect. When she went to college, she ended up joining a ballroom dance group, and her love and passion for dance just grew. She ended up getting her degree in English literature and even taught for a couple of years in a high school, but teaching English, but her passion and love for dance just continued to stay with her. A couple of years into her teaching career, she realized that that's just not her passion in life, and she wanted to do something she was passionate about and work at it. And so she took out a $15,000 loan and devoted all of it into dance lessons for herself. She then became a ballroom dance teacher and worked countless hours and saved up every last penny, because her goal for her actual life was to be a studio owner and have her own dance studio where she could teach and do anything that she wanted to do. So she worked as a dance instructor for over a decade, just saving up dime after dime. In 2015, her dreams became a reality, and she ended up opening her own dance studio. She's a phenomenal dancer. And in May of 2016, she invited me to be a part of her dance family, and I have been there ever since. It's just a wonderful environment that she's created. It's a giant family, and the only reason it's that way is because she loves and cares for every single person who walks through that door, and it's just so admirable how she can do that. It hasn't always been easy. Starting your own business is never easy, but she tackles every challenge head on, and I've never met a more determined, hardworking person in my life, and she's been able to overcome every single one of those obstacles. Her goals for the future actually include franchising part of her studio, which is really exciting. She runs a dance group called the Swing Kids. This was her main goal when she opened her studio. This is one of them right there. Swing Kids are a group of kids ages 8 to 18. They come together every Sunday throughout the school year. They do numerous performances, they do fundraisers, all kinds of events and competitions, and are really the main focus point of the studio. And they are just awesome kids. And so in the next year, she plans to actually franchise that Swing Kids name, and 4 ballroom studios in the state of Indiana already have bought a piece of Swing Kids, and they're going to be opening their own Swing Kids group within the next year, which is really awesome and exciting. So overall, this is Kim, and she is just one of the best women I know, and if I can be half as courageous as her in my life, I'll know I'm doing something okay.